Hi there, everybody. Welcome to TCM. Thanks for watching. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Coming up, a signature movie couple from Hollywood's golden age, working together for the first time. From Warner Brothers in 1944, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall star in To Have and Have Not. The story is loosely based on Ernest Hemingway's novel, but calling it loosely based isn't quite accurate. For the most part, the movie merely uses the title and some of the characters. The action is set in 1940, shortly after the fall of France to the Germans. Humphrey Bogart plays an American fishing boat skipper based out of Martinique in the Caribbean. He's asked to help the French resistance smuggle people onto the island. No doubt at times To Have and Have Not seems fairly similar to Bogart's wartime classic Casablanca, released late in 1942 and the Best Picture Oscar winner for 1943. And any similarities to Casablanca were entirely intentional. Warner Brothers wanted to capitalize on Casablanca's success, so there are some significant ties between the two films, including two additional Casablanca actors, Marcel Dalio and Dan Seymour. They each had relatively small parts in Casablanca. Dalio played the croupier who kept hitting 22. Seymour had an even smaller part as the doorman at Rick's. Bogey's character in To Have and Have Not also has a close friendship with the piano player in the bar, played here by Hoagy Carmichael. But what To Have and Have Not has that Casablanca lacked is Lauren Bacall. She was just 19 years old, making her screen debut, and what a debut it was. In their scenes together, Bogey and Bacall just clicked on camera and off. Movie fans loved their chemistry. This became the first of 4 films they made together. It was also the movie that kicked off their real-life romance and marriage. From director Howard Hawks in 1944, also featuring Walter Brennan, To Have and Have Not. When they met during rehearsals for To Have and Have Not, Humphrey Bogart was 44 years old, Lauren Bacall was just 19. But there was a connection, and as shooting progressed, their future together began to take shape. Roughly 3 weeks into production after shooting ended for the day, Bogart stopped off in Bacall's dressing room to say goodnight. Much to Bacall's surprise, Bogey also did something else. He leaned over and he kissed her. And much to Bogey's surprise, she kissed him back. And that kiss marked the beginning of a real-life love story that lasted until Humphrey Bogart's death 13 years later.